Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Wednesday, March the 14th, and I'm out here preparing my buckets to plant potatoes in. I had emptied my buckets out, put the dirt in here, and this is where the dirt sat for over the winter months. But we've been having some rain storms come through, and I had this plastic over this container because I don't have the original top to this container, so I've been working with that top, but it doesn't completely cover it, so that's why I had this plastic over it. And everything was, it protected the dirt fine, but this particular rainstorm that came through was very windy, very windy, and it kind of lifted the plastic up over just enough for this thing to get waterlogged. So I didn't mess with it for a few days, but I felt like that probably wasn't a good idea, so I took the bulk of the dirt out, put it in these two buckets right here, because these buckets have holes in them to let the dirt drain, and the water drained out of the dirt. So now I'm going to, because we're not expected to get any rain for the rest of this week. Well, I think maybe a couple of stray showers, but not guaranteed. But I'm gonna put this dirt in all 40 buckets back in this container. But I want to bring the dirt. What I'm doing is I'm bringing the dirt level down to here, or somewhere around here, in all the buckets. And then tomorrow I will plant my potatoes in these buckets. But I wanted to prepare the buckets for planting tomorrow morning, because I want to plant potatoes around March 15th has been my usual. So I only have four. I take it back. I do have four potatoes, but I cut a couple of them in half that had eyes on certain parts of the potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that today, and I will get back with you all tomorrow morning. Hello, back again, and today is now Friday morning, and this is what I'm going to be planting. I'm just starting off small because we just moved here about 6 months ago, and so in the process of trying to get back into the gardening, full-blown gardening like I was before, I had to start off small. So the pack of potatoes that I bought from a big box store only had 4 potatoes in it, and I shouldn't have did this, but I cut this small one, and I probably should have left it whole. I cut this small one, should left it whole, and so I cut 3 of the potatoes. This one I left whole, and I'm just gonna plant them in these 4 buckets right here and see if I get anything. So planting in March, and we'll hopefully have something to show for in June. Okay, today is March the 18th, and I bought everything I'm trying to start from seed, which is tomatoes and beans and some herbs. I bought them in because tonight's supposed to drop down into the 30s and probably be like that into the early morning, Tuesday morning, because today is Monday. So just wanted to bring them in and just give them a fighting chance. Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Sunday. What is today's date? Today is Sunday, March. It's Palm Sunday. How about that? I can't think of the date. But just wanted to show you something. So I had planted store-bought onions here after we had used them, and then I just planted them here. I think it was, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8 of them, and someone has come along and took out all of them. This is the last one. Yesterday it was one right there and now it's gone. And might as well leave that one and let it have that one too, whatever it is. My neighbor told me that we do have voles here. So this is kohlrabi all right here that was in the winter sown jug. So I don't even know how long these are going to last. I guess whatever's taking out the onion is going to work its way over here. But kohlrabi is my new food, so I don't even know if I like kohlrabi, but I have some growing in the pot that I want to make sure that I grow, and these were just the extras. But my neighbor let me know that we do have a mole here, but I was talking with someone in church today, and they were saying it's possible I may have a vole. So in light of all of that, seeing this happening right here, I don't know. I already am messing around with container gardening, and maybe I'm at to expand my container gardening options, because I don't know if I want to fight with the moles and the voles. I know we had some type of underground rodent when we stayed in our previous location that was wrecking up stuff in my garden, but I don't know. I mean, this taking onions out, what animal eats onions? Bringing you over here. So these are my potatoes and these 4 buckets. So I had to come back and do a change. So I was watching a YouTuber that's in North Carolina, and he was just mentioning about the types of potatoes, like you have indeterminate and determinate. So I went and looked these up, and the ones that I planted, and these are Kennebec, and it said that Kennebec are determinate. So the YouTuber was, I can't think of his name right now, the YouTuber was saying that with your determinate, he planted his on top, and that'll give them more room down here to from they're planted about right here, and then it'll give them more room down here to produce potatoes. Whereas when I planted these in my other video, I had them down here, so I dug them up, which they had already started rooting, and brought them up higher and added a new. Well, what I did is I dug them up, added some more soil, and brought the soil level up. Added the potatoes, added a little bit more soil on top of the potatoes, and then added some bone meal and blood meal on this top layer. So what he was talking about made sense to me. If the potato is determined and is going to produce at the root level that one time, and there's no need to heal up the potato because it's not going to produce potatoes along the way, along the stem, then it made sense to me. So that's why I brought the potato up higher, so to produce more potatoes down here. But that's my thought process. So going along with what he was saying. So I'm going to see it. Decided to go ahead and try it out and see how it works. So I did that for all 4 buckets, and all the potatoes had already started rooting.